Hello. This video will introduce you to the operation and safety features of the Maxon BMR-A column-style liftgate. In the cab of the truck, you should find a Maxon BMR-A operation manual. It is important that you read and understand this manual prior to operating the liftgate. Please pay particular attention to the warnings found in the operation manual. Incorrect operation of the liftgate can result in serious personal injury to you or other persons in the area of operation. Comply with warnings and liftgate operating instructions in the manual. Do not allow untrained persons to operate the liftgate. These liftgates have a rated capacity of either 3,500 pounds, 4,400 pounds, 5,500 pounds, or 6,600 pounds, depending on the model. At no time should you ever place a load on the platform that is greater than the rated capacity of the liftgate. Consider the safety and location of bystanders and the location of nearby objects when operating the liftgate. Stand to one side of the platform while operating the liftgate. Be certain that the area that the liftgate will move through during operation is clear of all obstacles. Do not allow any part of your body to be placed under, within, or around any portion of the moving liftgate or its mechanisms. You will also find a series of warning decals on the liftgate. Make sure you understand and comply with all of the warnings prior to operating the liftgate. Keep decals clean and legible. Never drive a forklift on the liftgate platform. Do not move the vehicle unless the liftgate is properly stowed. Correctly stow the platform when not in use. Extended platforms could create a hazard for people and vehicles passing by. A correctly installed liftgate will operate smoothly and reasonably quiet. Listen for scraping, grating, and binding noises, and have the problem corrected before continuing to operate the liftgate. Above all, please use good common sense when operating the liftgate. Now let's cover some liftgate terminology. The BMR-A is a column lift style liftgate which attaches to the back of the truck body. It is made up of columns, chain assemblies, runner assemblies, a platform, and a foldover section. The platform is connected to runner assemblies that move up and down within the columns. The operation of the lift can be controlled by either the control box or runner switch that power the pump and motor hydraulic assembly. Before operating your liftgate, there are some daily checks that should be performed. The operator should do the following. Visually check that the pump cover is bolted on securely and is undamaged. Look for hydraulic fluid leaking from the pump box. Check the hydraulic cylinders for leaking seals and hose connections. Follow the hydraulic hoses from the cylinders to the pump box. Make sure all hoses are connected at both ends and that there are no cracks, chafing, and fluid leaks in the hoses or fittings. Check the hydraulic fluid oil level through the sight glass. Check for contamination and change if needed. Never mix two different grades of fluid. Check chains for twisting and worn-out links. Check that the control box and runner switch are in place and undamaged. Visually check that all warning and instruction decals are in place, clean, and undamaged. Check for dirt and oily surfaces on the liftgate. If they appear, then clean off the liftgate. Check all weld surfaces for cracks or breaks, bends, or weld fatigue. Most importantly, you should make sure that the liftgate is operating smoothly. When the liftgate is moving, listen for unusual noises and look for jerking motion or uneven movement on either side of the platform. The only noise you should hear when operating the lift is the sound of the hydraulic motor. If any of the operation checks reveal a need to service or repair the liftgate, do not operate the unit until a qualified mechanic completes the service or repair. Please also complete regular quarterly and annual preventative maintenance checks. A PM checklist can be found in the BMR-A maintenance manual or on the Maxon website. Your vehicle may be equipped with an optional cab cutoff switch in the cab of the truck. As a safety precaution, this switch should be in the off position when you are not using the liftgate. To supply power to the liftgate, turn the switch to the on position. Please note that there are two standard control locations. A control box is located at ground level, and it allows the operator to raise, lower, and unfold the platform while standing on the ground. The runner switch is accessible from the platform and allows the operator to raise and lower the platform only. The switch remains within reach when the operator rides the platform up and down. To open the platform, push the toggle switch on the control box to the down position and lower the platform until the arrow decals on the columns are aligned. Next, hold both of the two bottom unfold toggle switches to the left until the platform unfolds, and then release both switches. Next, lower the platform to the ground by pushing the toggle switch on the control box to the down position. Release the toggle switch when the platform reaches the ground. If your liftgate is equipped with a retention ramp, do the following to open the ramp. First, push down on the retention ramp to release the tension on the lock. To unfold the ramp for loading, release and hold the lock and rotate the ramp to the ground. When loading the platform, please remember that a load should never extend past the edges of the platform. Do not place an unstable load on the platform, and do not allow the load to exceed the rated lifting capacity of the liftgate. Place all loads as close as possible to the inboard edge of the platform with the heaviest section toward the truck body. Move loads across the retention ramp to the platform, but never rest or raise loads on the ramp. If your liftgate is equipped with a retention ramp, fold the retention ramp until it locks into retention position. Please note that a ramp in retention position can be a trip point when stepping over it. To prevent possible injury, get on the platform before engaging the ramp in retention position. If you need to stand on the platform with the load, stand near the runner switch with your feet facing toward the truck body. Make sure that your feet are entirely on the platform surface and that no part of your feet extend beyond the inboard edge of the platform. Use the runner switch to raise the platform from ground level to bed height. Release the switch when the platform reaches bed height. Carefully move the load from the platform into the vehicle. When unloading the vehicle, please remember that a load should never extend past the edges of the platform. Do not place an unstable load on the platform, and do not allow a load to exceed the rated lifting capacity of the liftgate. Again, please make sure that your feet are entirely on the platform surface and that no part of your feet extend beyond the inboard edge of the platform. Before lowering the platform, make sure that the surrounding area is clear of people and objects. Use the runner switch to lower the platform to ground level. Release the switch when the platform reaches the ground. Never exit the platform before it touches the ground. Push down on the lock mechanism and lower the retention ramp to the ramp position. Carefully move the load off the platform and then move it to an area where it will not become a hazard for people or other vehicles. When unloading is complete, push the retention ramp to the stowed position. To close the platform, push the toggle switch on the control box to the up position and raise the platform until the arrow decals on the columns are aligned. Next, simultaneously push the middle toggle switch to the left and the bottom toggle switch to the right in order to fold the platform. Push the toggle switch on the control box to the up position to raise the platform to the upper locking position. Upper locking wedges must be engaged before moving the vehicle. Next, we will cover dock loading and unloading. To lower the platform, push the toggle switch on the control box to the down position until the platform rests on the bottom stops. Release the switch when the top edge of the closed platform is below bed height and dock level, and in the lower locking position. The platform may be lowered with the vehicle backed up to the dock. Please be sure to use a dock plate for moving loads between the dock and the vehicle. The dock plate must be supported by the floors of the dock and the vehicle. It must not rest on the liftgate platform. When finished loading and unloading from the dock, push the toggle switch on the control box to the up position to raise the platform to the upper locking position. If your vehicle is equipped with an optional cab cutoff switch, return to the cab of the truck and turn off the cab cutoff switch. As a safety precaution, this switch should be in the off position when you are not using the liftgate. As with any piece of equipment, the most important thing to remember is to use common sense when operating a liftgate. Always be aware of your surroundings and make sure you are following the operation and safety warnings for the liftgate. If the liftgate is not working properly, be sure to inform your mechanic immediately. We hope you enjoy using this new critical tool in your distribution system.